Hello and welcome back. I am the Tech Doctor, and today I want to show you why I am one of the best. Talk of the best software developers here in Kenya. Get me and I'll do what exactly you want. So let me show you what I have been doing for the past 7 days. So this is a brand new software. This software has never existed elsewhere unless it is me who has made it. I am the person who came up with this software from scratch up to a point whereby it can do everything the business wants. I will show you everything. So for this is a demonstration. You can see here it is written AIO demo. It is in this link, imaster.co.ke/IIO demo. When you come there, you'll find this system. It is an all-in-one best solution for all companies that sell motor vehicles and spare parts. With AIO, you can now manage millions of products in different branches from a single point. It can be used both on mobile and desktop. Good. So the first thing you learned in this page, kindly go through this page because it is very important. You will understand everything first. For example, our main features, we have super admin, verified admin, and verified admin, and user. I'll show you everything, by the way. All these users have different levels of special rights in our system. For example, a super admin will be able to verify and block users in the system. Yes, the super admin is the one who will be able to see everything in the users. It is the one who will allow people to use the system as a non-verified admin, as a verified admin, and as a user. Every activity that is performed by the other three users. Yes, the super admin is the one who keeps the system logs. So the system logs include everything the users are doing in the system. Verified admin is the boss of the company. It is the person who has all the rights in the system to do everything, including returning items to stock, including confirming that clients have gotten their logbooks, including that confirming all transactions. You understand? Yes. And these are the roles of the verified admin. Those are the rights of verified admin. These are the rights of non-verified admin. Non-verified admin is like the smaller boss in the company, the one who keeps the records clearly, the one who is trusted by the boss. That is the non-verified admin. The user is the one who normally uses the system, like the cashiers, those guys who are seated there waiting for the customers, who have no big objective. So it was developed between AIO was developed by Nzioka Victor Katua. Yes, I am the person who developed this system, by the way. A business systems engineer with 6 years of software development, implementation, and marketing experience. It was developed between June 23rd, 2022 to this one. I developed this system in a record of 7 days, and you will see how huge is the system. You will see how much work has been put through the system so that it can work the way it works. Kindly watch this video to the end so that you can see the point of this system, so that you can see everything, you can understand everything. You can also come and use the demo free of charge. This demo is free of charge. I'll even give you the logins. So this is after one of my friends, Paul Mwau, complained that one of my older systems had frustrated him until he stopped using them. So I'll show you the system which frustrated that guy, Paul Mwau, my friend, so that he told me that now you have to actually work on this system and give us a better item. So this was the first system I developed to solve such kind of a problem, motor vehicles and spare part sales. So you can see the older one was looking like this. But now I have come up with a better one, a system which can do everything in an organization which sells motor vehicles and accessories. Everything. Let me show you. So this is the older system which did not go well with my friend, that is Mwau, Paul Mwau. But I want to create a better one. I want to create to give him a better one which can solve actually all his problems. So let me show you our new system. Our new system is known as the AIO, all in one. The first thing you come to this system, just log in here, and because this is the same thing I told you. If you come to this page, you will only arrive at this page once in 24 hours. So the rest of the times the system will return you to where you left. Let me show you. Let me close this one. Let me close this one too. I'm using this browser. This is this browser and this browser. So this is the login page. This is the registration page. Let me take you to the login page so that you can see. When you are in the login page, you don't need to do a lot of things. You just have to come to get login data, and you copy the data from here and paste in the login page, then log into the system and see what happens. But personally, I want to show you everything. You see, this video is aimed at showing you everything which happens in the system. You understand? Good. So the first thing, when you come in the system, you have to do registration. You see, then for example, let's select a user. Let's say this is somebody like who? Let's say someone like Betichalo. Let's say someone like Betichalo. Somebody like Betichalo. Then let me give her that phone number, by the way. See that, then let me give her that password 12345. So if I try to register, she will be taken directly to the login page if the registration is successful. But if the registration is not successful, a pop-up will come telling her that now you have to correct this and this and that. So if I try to log in, when she is correctly registered, if I try to log in, it will tell me phone number or password incorrect. Why is that? It is because our account has not been verified by the admin. This is where the admin verifies anybody. This is where the admin finds who is blocked from login. This is the super admin. This is not the verified admin. This is the super admin. The super admin is me. Is the person who created the system. Is the one who monitors everybody who comes to that system to register in that system. And if they have not been set from 1 to 0, they cannot log into that system. If they try to log into that system, they'll be told phone or password is incorrect. You see, let me see. You see, phone or password incorrect. But if I verify them, if I unblock them like this, you see they have been unblocked. If we go back to this system right now and write that phone number again, then try to log in, it will tell us you have not been allocated any branch. Kindly call your boss. Because we registered Betichalo as a user, she cannot be allowed to log in to the dashboard because she has the boss has not already allocated a branch, and I'll show you how that happens. So let me log in as the boss. For example, the login data is here. You can see admin verified 0. This one password is here. So you just copy this one and paste. Personally, I'm not going to copy because I am the one who has been developing this system. I know everything of it. You see, like this. So you just enter the password like that, then login. Now we are logging in as a verified admin. Let me get you back and show you what we are talking about a verified admin. What we are talking about a verified admin. Who is a verified admin? Who is a verified admin? So we have logged in as a verified admin, and if we come back here and see verified admin, what they do is they can do all these things, including managing users. So the verified admin is the one who will tell Betjalo, now I have allocated you this branch, you can go and you can log into the system. I'll show you everything. So let's start with the verified admin and everything he can do here: add products, sell products, update product data in any branch. I'll show you everything. I'll show you everything right now. So let me just minimize this one. You can see this this menu here. This menu here is only for verified admin. That is the boss of the company. And this menu can just be accessed by clicking this one or clicking this one here. So if I block if I come to the super admin and here in verification, I just you see verify is one. If I unverify then and come back to the system and refresh the system, you see we have this one, but when I refresh the system like this, they become a non-verified admin, so they cannot do anything much in the system. They can do just this one, this part here, this view, but you can see the difference here and the difference here. Good. So let me go back and verify this admin so that I can show you what we are talking about. If I refresh the system, this one will come, this menu will come. So the verified admin can do everything in the system, including searching vehicles. For example, let me show you here. It is written you can search for with the registration number or frame number of the vehicle, but I'll tell you hidden things we don't tell the users. You can also search with the vehicle model, you can also search with the branch, you can search with everything, but it's not written here. You see, this one is if you want to get precise data. For example, you see all these vehicles are in the system, different branches. See, different branches, different vehicles. Let me show you. For example, let's start by adding a new vehicle like this. Click there to add, then come here and say this vehicle is let's say, what kind of vehicle do you want? What kind of vehicle do you want? Let's say Everlast, Cougar 150-E. Let's say that. Then let's say the engine capacity is 150 cc. Then let's say the registration is KMDC 98. Let's just guess B. Then let's say the frame number is H. Like that, guessing. Here you will not be guessing, you will be writing the exact values. This one is for demonstration purposes. Let me say this is the engine number, for example. Then buying price, let's say it was bought at 80k, 80, 1, 2, 3. Then let's say it was sold at, let's say something like 92, 1, 2, 3. Although here you will be putting all the correct data. The color, let's say, is black. Then let's say, where did you take it to? Let's say we took it to which branch? Let's say Voi branch, or let's say any branch. You can just choose any branch. Then you any branch you choose them. That is the work of that verified admin and non-verified admin. They can add vehicles in the system. Just click add. If you click add, the vehicle is added successfully. If we come back to our system, we just have to press that arrow to go back. You find it is here. They are arranged according to their positions, how they have entered the system. So if you want to search for this vehicle, you can simply know this number like this and paste it here, and the system will search and give you the correct details. Tell you now this is what. This is it. You see, good. So, but if we want to search with, for example, this name, we just write Cougar. Just write Cougar, and it will. You see, it will just bring. If we write Skygo like that, search vehicle. You see it, Skygo. If you write branch, the branch is Skygo. Everything is Skygo. If you write the branch, for example, Voi, we entered it in Voi. You see, is here. Branch Voi, branch Voi, branch Voi, branch Voi, branch Voi. You see, like that. So you can search everything in this system. But here I have just written enter registration number or frame number. If you want to be precise, see, good. So the other thing you can do is you can search using these numbers. You can search using pages. You see, so they are arranged from the first vehicle. So this system can keep millions of records, millions, even not if not billions. It can keep millions. I am very sure of what I am talking about. So so you can even record all your business here for a lifetime. So I'll show you everything here. For example, if we want to sell an item, if we want to sell something like this motorcycle, what do we do? You see here it is written in stock and update details. Here it is written sold, buyer details. If an item is sold, you can just come to buyer details and print the invoice. But if an item is in stock, is not sold, you have the ability to update the details. For example, you can click like that. We can change the branch, we can change the vehicle model. You see, if that was the problem, you can let's not change, just put it the way it was, but we can change the price still. You see, you can say here it is 82 and here is 92. Good, update. When you update and come back, it will take you back to the system. So if you see 82, 92, you see the boss can see the buying price and selling price, but the user cannot see it. I'll show you everything. It's not a big deal. I'll show you everything. Good. So let's go to selling this vehicle. If you want to sell this vehicle, just click in stock. After clicking in stock, you just have to enter the buyer name. For example, here Mamito Eunice. Let's say buyer national ID, say 34, like that. This is guessing. You will be required to write the correct details here. See, buyer address, let's say 765 where, let's say Karen. Amount paid, let's say she paid the selling price was 92. We can write 92. We can write any amount she paid. Just write it here. If she paid if she wants to pay the item in hire purchase, you write the item she paid here. Then you will have to add the notes here. You have to say she's buying this item in hire purchase. She paid this amount first, and the remaining amount is this one, and should be paid in this month. But if she paid in full, for example, let's say the 92k too, just 92,000. And payment reference is, for example, if she paid with equity, like that, then buyer KRA, you have to write them. If the KRA is not there, write not present. You will have the ability to update that data. And if you have the ability to update the data, I am here to update the data on your behalf. See, yes. So the logbook fee, if there is any logbook fee they have to pay, you can say it is there, or it is paid, not pending, and paid and pending. Number plate status pending. You see, then notes, you can say she paid instantly. She paid instantly. If that is what she did, then you can create invoice. If you create invoice, it will take you back to the dash to the agent, and you can search. You can search the vehicle here. You can search this one. See the status has turned to sold. You can change you can search it here like this. Make sure there are no spaces. You search like this, and you can see the buyer details. You can click buyer details. If you click buyer details, you see this is what happens. You can see the whole details, meter units, this one, everything is here. You can choose to print like this, or you can just choose to print like that. Let me show you. Choose to print. You see, can just choose to print this receipt for them, and it has the invoice number, it has the transaction number. Let's go back. Cut this one, this one, go back like that one, and you see that is what can happen for from you add a vehicle and you sell it as a verified admin. You see, and if we want to see that sell as a super admin, I'll show you everything. First, let us sell the things. We have spare parts here. Spare parts, you can search with the name, you can search with everything. And the reason I have underlined this branch here is because you don't have to sell it. This one will help you not to confuse the items in the branch you are selling with another branch. So this one is highlighted because you should take keen, because you are the boss. You are able to see all the products in all the branches, because we don't want you to confuse anything. We have highlighted these things, quantity and the branch. You see, if an item, the quantity is above 5 or is equal to 5, is above 6, is above 5, yeah, that is 6 and above, this button here will turn in green and it will write in stock. See, but if it is below 5, it will write few units left. How you can still add a spare part here, still the same way we have added the vehicle, you can add the spare part here. See, and if you come here, you will not find the menu. The menu is in the dashboard, where you have to go back. See, yes, like that. So if we want to sell an item, like for example this one, you click on that button and say, for example, if the quantity is 6 and total paid is this one, you just click, it will give you the total, and you can write here. If they paid 2300, you can write. Everything will be calculated by the system. If you click sell spare part and you know the quantity back there was 5, if you click sell spare part like this, it will tell you items out of stock. So if you want to sell those items, you have to ensure that the system is saying that the quantity here is 6. If you want to sell 6 items, let me show you. Let me just update the nini and show you. If we say 6 like this, update data. If we say 6 like that, then come and press, you see the button has changed in stock. Just click in stock like that, then come here and say 6, that one, click there and sell a spare part. You see, but the quantity here is turned to 0. If you try to sell this item again, it cannot sell. See, it will just be coming back to this page. It cannot sell because there is no quantity. You have to add quantity here. You have to update the products and add the quantity. But I want to show you how an admin can return items to stock. I want to show you how an admin can return items to stock. If, for example, this person bought these elements and returned 2 AMA 1, I'll show you how that one happens. So let's go back and see the other things. What I want to show you right now is expenses. Let's first deal with this menu and then come to deal with this menu. This menu is available for all the users, but they have been privileges. Some privileges have been taken away. So this is the part where all privileges are available except the super admin part, because the super admin part is for the guy who developed the system, who is me now. You understand? Good. So let's go to the expenses. Expenses are the costs you have used in any branch. If it's the super admin, they have to select their branch, but if there is the user, the branch will be selected for them. this part will be inactive. So let's say, for example, this branch is Molongo. You are in Molongo and you spend 700 on lunch and refreshment. Do that and add expense. If you add expense like this, expenses added successfully. So you just go back. That is how you add an expense. I'll show you everything when it comes to the expenses we have added. So if we come to expenses report like this, and you see expenses, this expense number 12 2022 today, this date today, this one. So you can see this one, lunch refreshment, this one branch Mololongo. You see, that is how they use the verified admin can see the expenses. Let's go back. I'll show you everything, by the way. What about the delivery? Here the admin can search all items, can search anything. They can search anything they want, but they can also add a delivery. For example, let's say we add this delivery to Voi. For example, we will add Betchalo to Voi so that you can see what is in our branch. You see, from let's say from this one to Voi, like that. Items, let's say it is 6 Skygo -7 motorcycles. Let's say means it was our own driver. Driver number. Useme hapa number is 0731. That the number of the driver who is transporting those items. Then you see add delivery. Delivery added successfully. I'll show you. If you go back here, you'll find that the delivery is here. 6 Kaigo motorcycles from this one to Voi. It means number is this one. Comments is 0, no comment. If we log in as the user, we'll add comments and we will come to see them. I'll show you that. So let's go back and see something else. Something else here is now we start seeing this this menu for the verified admin. Just click vehicle sales and I'll show you. So in the vehicle sales, you see all the vehicles which as the boss of the company, you see all the vehicles which have been sold by all your branches, in all your branches, all the vehicle sales, you see. And you can change here. If the customer comes for the number plate or their logbook, you have the ability. You see here the number plate is pending. You see number plate status pending. So if we come here and click update logbook number plate status, you see you can say paid and number plate status collected, and she paid instantly. This is where you'll be updating if someone is paying on credit. You understand? She paid instantly. That one like this, she paid instantly. Just let it update. Just update like that. So if we come back here, you see it is a number plate collected, updated logbook stock plate. You can update again if you want. And these number plates have not been collected, and their statuses of what is this? Their logbook status is paid, pending transfer. Those things, everything is here. But I will show you. Just watch this video to the end so that you can see everything. You can search also. You can also search those items, spare part sales. Let me show you. So you remember the spare part we were selling. This JK helmet, we sold 6 good. We made this profit good, and it was sold by this person on this date. You see, the admin can see everything. The verified admin can see these things. But if the customer returns one element, we have to come here, return to stock. Say they returned how many items to stock. Let's wait for it to load. The network is a bit slow. So return to stock, we just have to write they returned, let's say, one item. When we go to the stock, we'll find this item has been returned to stock. The stock tuliachekiwa 0, we left it at 0. But if we go back to the stock like this, let me show you. You see here, it has the quantity has been reduced to 5, and the total paid has been reduced, and the profit made has been reduced. What about when we go back to spare parts and see the quantity which is remaining right now? You see, the quantity has been returned successfully. You see, that is how our software developer works. Like, we do these things from a very high levels of focus. There's no leaving anything back. So let me show you. The other thing is expenses report. I think I showed you the expenses report. Good. You can search by ID. Yes, you can search by ID. If any user in the system adds a delivery, they have to give you the delivery ID and the expense ID. For example, if this one, you can see, I'll even show you in the delivery is the same. Delivery, you have to use this ID, and the ID is the first number. This one, yeah. This one is the date. This one shows the day. This one shows the date. The first one is the ID. So let me show you payment to supplier. Good. We come payment to supplier. This is whereby a dealer gets the motorcycles or the vehicles, and then they pay the dealer after some. They pay the supplier after some time. So they have to record that information in the system and say that this vehicle was paid. This is the check. This one was paid. This is the check. Just if you were paid all of them using the same check, you come and update here. You say update supplier per payment. Say this vehicle was paid how much? Let's say it was paid through National Bank. Let's say this is the number, like that. Update supplier payment. Then if the other one we are paid through the same check, you just come and update the rest the same way. If you want to search any vehicle, you can search with the registration, you can search with even the models. You see, for example, let's say Cougar. You see Cougar. See the models. You can search with the model. Let's say Skygo. If the supplier is Skygo and you want to add the payments, just search with Skygo. They have not been paid. See, that is it. So let me go back and show you something else, like manage users. Good. This is where we are going to add Betchalo to our system. You see, every time you sell something, as a user in the system, you are given points, and these points are calculated like this. If you sell a motorcycle 90,000 bob, you are awarded 90,000 points, so that we can know how much you have brought to the company directly. So you can see, for example, this Nzioka Victor sold this amount of cash in the system. This user, Nzioka user, saw this amount in the system. This Paul Mwau is an admin, is not a verified admin, by the way. He has paid what? He has just sold 500 items. This Moses Sweater has sold 0. Betchala has sold 0. So we will log in as Betchalo, then sell something in the branch. Let me add a branch here. The void. The void is the branch. We have added some items. Date of birth. Kindly write numbers. For example, if it is 1987 06 17, like that. 06 is the month, 17 is the date. By a national ID, just let it like this. There is no problem. Then update data. So they have been allocated a branch. When they log in, you see points is 0. They have been allocated a branch void. When they log in, they will be directly taken to that branch. You understand? Good. So let me go back here. I'll show you everything. By the way, that is my work. Add a vehicle model. If there are new models in the branch, you add them here. If there is a new branch, you add it here. That is the work of a verified admin. An unverified admin cannot do that one. Statistics is where you see the summary of what has been happening in the business. For example, if we come to the statistics, vehicle statistics, we see that the total income is this one, or the amount of money which has been sold. The total profit gained from selling those vehicles is one. The duration from start of business up to today, or branches. If you just come here and press directly search like this, it will take you to today. We have sold only one motorcycle. Is it? Yes, it is. So if we come here, we should find 92,000. You remember that motorcycle we sold 92,000. We changed it from 80,000 to 82,000, and the selling price was this one. That is what we have sold today. If Betchal sells things again, another motorcycle, it will be added here. This date you can search from any date. You can search from any date. You can select any branch like this. You can see this Voi is the one which you have sold, you see. But if we select another branch like this, like Kemu, there is nothing which has been sold in Kemu today, you see. 0.000. The same thing comes to spare parts statistics. If you come to spare parts statistics, it's the same thing. Let's calculate what we have sold today. Is what was like 20k. So if you search like this, 20k, this one, it's just as easy as that. You can search with the branch. If it's Kemu, see, Kemu has not sold anything today. If it is Voi, and today is the Voi which was selling. I don't know which branch was selling that JK helmet. I don't know, but we'll go and check. I don't know which branch was that. But if we calculate all, you know, today is that amount. So expenses, how much was spent today? You see, this is the total expenses, all from start of business up to today, all branches. But what about when we search today's expenses? It was 700 duration, this one. Even the place it was spent, just search. If it is where you spent, you search where has not spent anything. This money was spent, I think, is in Mololongo, is it? Yes, just Mololongo. See, yes, the money was spent in Mololongo. Good boy. So let me take you back and show you the other users, what they can achieve in the system, and this and this and that. Let me log out from this one and log in as this guy. Let me show you. Let me log in as this guy, admin Paul Mwau. Verification is 0. You see, let me log in as them. They are an admin. This is 46. Show password, login. Let me save. So you can see Paul Mwau cannot see the other there. They cannot return items to stock because you cannot trust them so much. They cannot see the statistics. They cannot do this and this and that. But they can add vehicles. They can sell vehicles. They can see buyer details. They can update details. By the way, they can update details of vehicles. They can also search. They can also check spare parts. You see, can also check spare parts. They can add spare parts for any branch. This is the second most trusted person in the business, who is trusted with the data, keeping the data. See, yes, and expenses and delivery. You see, they can add everything. They can delivery, they can add it, they can add everything, but they cannot see the other menu for the boss. They cannot see the menu for the boss. So let me log out and log in as a user, as Betchalo. I want to log in as Betchalo. This number here. Let me log in as Betchalo like this. Like is 48. The number is 48. Then if I log in as Betchalo, remember before she was told that she cannot log in because she has not been given a branch by the boss. But if we log in now, because the boss told her she's now in Voi, she's in Voi. You see, all vehicles in Voi. Welcome Betchalo user. If we click like this, just refresh user. So she can search items using a frame number or registration number. Yes, she cannot search with the SkyGo. If she searches with SkyGo like this, she will not be given any data, because we want her to search only items in a branch. For example, if she searches with this number like this, if she searches like this, she will get the response. She can print, she can see the buyer details, because this is in a branch. You see, this is in a branch. She cannot add vehicles. The vehicles should be added by either the admin or the the verified admin, both the non-verified and verified. They add the vehicles for them. You see, good. They can sell spare parts. See, they can sell spare parts. They cannot add spare parts, but they can sell them. They cannot update the quantity. The quantity must be updated by the boss or the second most trusted person in the company. Good. So if the quantity is like this, the boss must update for them. They just say, the boss sits down and puts in paper, this is the amount of Dunlop tire as I have sent to you. So he updates the quantity for this item number 2. See, good. So if we go back, we'll go to expenses. She can add an expense. For example, she can say is 800, 900 lunch and the refreshment. You see, like that. You see, expenses added successfully. If we will go back to the admin and see delivery, let's see the delivery we sent to her. We sent a delivery from Makindu to we sent some 6 motorbikes. So let's see if she can see it here. You see, she can see it here, because from Makindu to Evoi, item 6 go motorcycles on driver. She can add comments. She can say that arrived in bad conditions, or arrived in bad, arrived in good condition. Let's say that she updates the code, the nini here, the items here. She can update the comments, arrived in good conditions. So she can also add and deliver. She can send a delivery from the company to the boss, or to the other companies, to the other branches. You see, if she wants to send a delivery within the company, she just comes here. See, like that. So let me log in as the verified admin still and show you. Let Mbedichalo sell something. For example, let us sell something like a spare part. Let's sell something like a spare part. You see, if we click this one like this, it cannot go anywhere because the quantity is 0. But if we click this one like this and sell just one item, quantity 1, total pay this one, sell that part. See that, you see. So I want us to go log in as the super admin and see what will happen. You see, Berjalo cannot access the admin because she's a user. So let me log out and log in as the verified admin. This one, this number here, log in as verified admin. This is 44. Yes, login. Let's go and see if we can see what was added by Berjalo in the delivery. We can see this item was sent at this time, and it arrived in good condition. You see, and let me check this one. The comments are arrived in good condition. This person has not responded. This one has not been responded. This one should be responded by the boss, because the boss is in this branch. For example, you just click no comments, for example. So if we go back like this, let's see the spare part sales. Berjalo sold something for 2,000, I think. Is it? Yes, this one, selling success, Berjalo. If we go back to manage users and see the points Berjalo has gained. Berjalo has gained 2,000 points because she sold an item at 2,000 bob. So any sale she makes, she's added, she's given points. That is the social credit we are talking about. Then the spare part sales. What else was I talking about here? So that is it for the. If we go to statistics again, and check what was sold today in Voi. Let's go spare parts and check what was sold today in Voi. For example, this one in Voi, search 2000, this one spare parts. See, vehicle statistics, Voi, there is no vehicle which we have sold. You see, that is it. So that is it in the user's part. Now let's go to the super admin. The super admin has the ability to see everything which is happening in the system. Let me show you. So let me log in. Let me log in like this. And user activity. Let's go direct to the user activity. So everything we have been doing in this system has been recorded since the time we logged in, since the time what happened has been recorded. And what was the time? It was around 11 something. So it was around 11 something. So it was around this one. You see, this is I created this user this time. See, Betichalo user login as Betichalo this time. Admin, this one, updated vehicle number, this one at this time. IP is this one. So if you see an IP of a user changing, for example, you can see this one was I was working from localhost, from localhost. But if you see the IP change, it means that that person has changed network, and you can be suspicious of some activities which are happening in the system. So you can even contact them and ask them if there is anything wrong. So if this IP changes, it means that there is a network change. There's a network change, or there is a machine change, because the part the user has changed the machine. You see, everything I have been, everything which has been done in the system is recorded here. Is recorded. I can be able to see it. You see, everything they do, even if immediately they log in the system, everything they start doing in the system is seen, is being recorded, so that we keep the security of the system so ahead. You see, and this system is very secure. Actually, this system is extremely secure. Like, there is nobody who can break this system easily. Like the kind of encryption I have used here, they are just like the social engineering. You know, the code will work, but the inscription of coding will work, but what matters most is social engineering. Like, you have to even trick the hackers to a point whereby they, even if they do anything, they will be recognized. There's nobody who can hack this data, my friend. So if you are using this system, you are one of the best. You are one of the best dealers in the country, because you understand the importance of keeping clear records. If you want an API to share data with other organizations, to share data with the government organization like the KRI, I can create it. Everything you want in this system, I can create it. Even if you want to send users your birthday messages, I can create it. That is how bad I am. Like, I am so bad right now. I don't think there is anybody here in Kenya who can afford my services, man. I actually do these things for free. You see, this system is free of charge to use. Just get IO demo. Go to this imaster.co.ke, check IO demo. I leave the link in the description box so that you can come and test the system for yourself. Test everything, but you will not be able to access this part, because this part is for the super admin to monitor the system. That is it for today, and I want to say thank you for taking your time and listening to what kind of work I do, and thank you very much. If you want this system to use it for commercial purposes, just contact me. I'll leave my contact in the details, in the login, in the description box. Bye.